All right. Day trading this morning. I'm going to show you guys my one trade that I made. I made a quick $100 here pre-market. I've got a meeting that I got to be at 10 a.m. So I was just seeing if I could get a little bit of action this morning. I've been doing pretty good lately pre-market. I know a lot of people aren't fans of pre-market trading, but at the end of the day, you got to trade what kind of works for you. And right now with my schedule and kind of what's been going on this week, I got a lot of stuff going on. It's just easier for me to try to get a couple trades in pre-market and, see what I can do pre-market and just kind of hammer that down. And then this morning, you're going to see that short opportunity that I took, and I was able to identify the kind of support area, able to get out right before it bounced back. So I'm feeling pretty good today. Last couple days have been, kind of iffy, kind of up and down, but today I felt like I was able to kind of get in short and then see, okay, this might have not been the best plan. And that's one of the things of day trading. When you get into a trade, it's not always about were you right or were you wrong, but sometimes it's better just to be able to identify, hey, I'm in the green right now. The stock is showing strength. It's not looking as bearish as I thought it was because, like I said yesterday, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but what we're seeing at the moment might look bearish. In that moment, like right now, this might look bearish at the $15 area here on TLRD, but in 5 minutes, it could be at $16, and that's just kind of how it is, and you got to kind of look at that like, ooh, what am I identifying? What am I seeing on the chart? And not so much focused on the P&L or not so much focused on what's going on with your trade, but more focused on what is the chart telling you, what is it showing? Is there support? Is there resistance? What's really going on? So we're going to get into that trade here in a second. Let's go. Before we get into the live action, do me one big favor. Hit that like button. Just hit the like button right now. You're going to like the video anyway, so just hit the like button and let's go. All right, so this morning I'm taking a look here at QD for a short opportunity. If it can push back up there, I want to see if it can get back up to the 630 area. But right now, looking kind of weak there at 625. So I might just short into this weakness here, but we'll see. There's that buyer, so I'm back up there at 625. So I want to see if this can just push back up towards that 630 one more time, and then look to get short at that point. Now that we're below the EMAs there and trending lower, we'll see if we can't get this to trend down some more. Also taking a look here at TLRD at this $15 area for a short opportunity. Let's see if we can get a little bit more push back up into that 15 resistance here. Still waiting for QD to give me my entry here. We can push up that 630 area. We'll see if someone steps in there and can push us up a little bit, get a better average. Looks like somebody else has a similar idea as me with that short there at 630. You got a selling pressure sitting there at 630 now. I'm going to take 1,500 shares there at 628. Get short here. And I'll add a little bit more if this does start to spike up there above 630, 640 area. That's just a little bit of a push that we were looking for. See if we can get up in the high 630s up to 640 area. Be a little trap. All right, so that selling pressure working its way down now, down there to the 628. See if we can break through this 625 support and look for this pullback down there to 611s, possibly $6. So look for that break below 625 here. So we can see if we can get some more fill up here in the 630s, a little bit more of a spike. So getting some more fill there, 633. And we'll see kind of what happens at the 635 area. The stock is up over 20% right now because of a buyback program, a $300 million new share repurchase program. So a little bit of a pump this morning. I don't think that news is enough to really warrant this type of move. But we'll see, you never know kind of overall with these types of plays. Sometimes you just on the wrong side of it, All right, let's see if this is going to finally wash out below that 625 support. Look at this wash out here, 625 break. I think we'll get a nice pullback down there to 620s pretty quickly. See if we can get it here. 625 on deck. Look for a little bit more here. Fuck. We can get down there to 623. I'm going to take this right there, 625, just to lock it in. Not bad. I'll take it right there. Kind of just getting that support there. That, they got the $300 million buyback program going on right now. So, the actual story on this isn't fully bearish, but it's probably going to get crushed now. But I'm going to go ahead and take it. I've got to be done, actually, by 9 o'clock anyway. I'm going to do a little live stream. I'm going to get this video done But I also wanted to see if I could make a quick $100 this morning, and there it is, making a quick $100, $165 there on QD this morning. Getting short up into that resistance, looking for that pullback. There it is, down to 622 now. Not sure how low this is going to go, but overall, just looking at this daily chart, it is not a pretty picture. Look at this daily chart back there in March from $17 down there to $4. So I'm sure there's going to be more volatility today on this thing. It's probably going to go lower, but like I said, I've got a meeting at 10 o'clock I got to be at, so I'm going to get this video done and just wrapped up here, and you guys can see this trade. You saw my entries, you saw my exits, and all that fun stuff. My overall thought process here. I wish I would have got a little bit better of a short entry. You know, getting short up in there in the 635 area would have been a bigger payout there. But right now, it's kind of holding this 625 support area, which was kind of where it was holding at earlier. So I'm going to just take it, lock it down, and walk away with another $100 in my pocket. And not bad for 30 minutes of work. You know, 30 minutes, $100. Not a bad way to start the day. So there it is, shorting QD this morning. Also, that TLRD is kind of bounced around still. I think the TLRD probably going to get crushed here at some point, but I just don't have the time today to sit here long enough and really wait for that play to work out for me. So there it is, QD down there to 625 now. So it's kind of interested to see if it's going to go lower. But you can see that buyer now kind of just sitting there, stepping up. And that's what I didn't want to see. I wanted to see this just wash out, get right below 625 and hit down there to 620 pretty quickly. But we didn't really get that washout, so now I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's a little bit of support sitting there at the 625 area, and maybe this is going to, you know, kind of bounce there. So I'm going to play it safe, back up there to 630 now. So definitely some interesting stuff going on. Not sure if that's the company buying back right there or not, trying to pump the share price, but I'm going to lock it down. And, yeah, this might have been a little bit too early for shorting into a $300 million share repurchase program. We'll see. I'm sure the stock, like I said, is going to go lower and lower at some point, but they might pump it up a little bit before they let it go back down. So I'm going to play it safe, take my profit this morning, and kind of just live to fight another day. So there it is, back above 630. So I'm happy that I was able just to cut it off there or take the profit, you know, not be greedy. And, you know, when I saw that it was kind of holding that 625 area, I was like, ooh, it's holding 625. If this really was looking bearish, this should have broke through 625 support there and washed out pretty quickly, like kind of like this did, how we had this wick down here, the 615. So that's what I was looking for, you know, that just violent washout there, breaking through the support, the stop losses and all that. But we had people stepping up and buying. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of lock it down there, and I'll talk to you guys later on. If you haven't already, do me one big favor, hit that subscribe button.